Welcome to God's Way, YTVY. I'm Adolphina Shephard. This is my co-host, Thomas Knight Templar.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Well, we have a fabulous show lined up for you today, as usual. We're going to be having a medium gallery with two fabulous intuitive counselors, psychic mediums. So, too bad you're not here. You could ask a question. Maybe next time we'll go live. In the meantime, let me introduce you to them. This is Dino Calabrese.
Hello.
And this is Judy Kay.
Hi, how are you?
Now, both of them have been on this show in previous episodes, but this is the first time we're actually going to do a gallery. So, much in the manner of you've seen on Dr. Oz with Teresa, the Long Island medium, right? And although, because of limitations with wiring and so forth, they'll have to come up and ask some questions, unless we go out and get them. So, let's see. How about you, Dino? How about you tell us a little bit about yourself for those who haven't seen you?
All right, I'm a medium. I've been doing this for over 30 years. Let's see, what can I tell you? I'm really good.
I love it.
And I love giving the message from the other side that teaches us to move forward in life and enjoy being in the physical and having a good time in the world, in your time here in the physical plane. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, spit it out. Don't worry, it's fine.
I did a show earlier. I'm kind of. It's just on the physical plane. How we move forward is just life is a beautiful thing, and we need to learn that it's a beautiful thing instead of it being a confusing place. It's a good place.
You know, that's true. Everybody needs to, I take time to smell the roses. Even if I'm cleaning house, I get into that flow. And, it's kind of like a working meditation,
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're in the flow, whether you're taking a walk or you're grocery shopping, you can be in the flow.
Always. You can always, the cup is always half full instead of half empty.
Right.
There's
that's the way
always
it should
something
be.
more we can add to it.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. So, without further ado, Judy Kay, how about you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? Many didn't see you yet.
That's true. Hi, I'm Judy Kay. I'm from South Jersey. I was born with this gift. It is hereditary, many generations on my mother's side. Some people have gotten it more than others. My gift is very strong, and I am very, very blessed. I've been using it my whole life. Do I always see dead people? Pretty much. But I had to shut it off. I mean, even as a child in school. I love doing my work. I do reading sometimes 7 days a week. And actually, I have to say, I'm at my happiest when I'm doing my work, because then I'm in between this world and the next. And I do love helping people. I honestly do. And I am very blessed. All I can say is I'm very blessed to be able to do this. And thank you for having me tonight.
You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Yeah. I have a lot of psychic friends because, we do these expos.
Right.
And in fact, that's how we all met.
Absolutely.
And,
No,
not
you're an
Tom.
outsider.
Yeah, not Tom.
I was just born here.
I keep telling him to come,
You
but
should.
he never has made it yet. But I'll tell you what, one of the things I've learned is that it runs in families most of the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's good if our parents recognize it and can teach us the ins and outs of it. A lot of times in the past generations, they were afraid to talk about these things.
Well, that is because, my parents, the first time I saw, that I remember seeing the deceased, I was 3 years old. And I would try to explain to him what it was, and my grandmother and my mother kept saying, well, that's fine, but just tell us, because it was frowned upon. I grew up in the 60s. Well, actually, I was born in the 60s. But it was frowned upon. And
Really, what were they like?
I don't know. But the whole thing is, I went to a Catholic school, and you tell your friends, and before you know it, they're running the other way.
Back in the 60s, you're telling somebody in Catholic school that you have an ability.
Oh,
Forget
yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
be chastised and put in a rubber room.
And then you tell them what you saw that was, in front of them and everything. And even though you were right, it was still scary.
Oh, yeah, well,
So,
in those
yeah.
days.
Now it's wonderful.
Yeah, in those days, it was like that, yeah. But nowadays, I don't think the children would face the same thing with all the indigos, the
Right.
crystals,
Right.
right, and the
Absolutely.
rainbow children.
It really opened up this world for us. It honestly did. And now we're cool. You know what, Dino? We're cool.
Okay. But you know, a lot of people want to hear things, and some of them don't want to hear the truth.
That's
Oh, I
true.
know.
And that's our
That is
biggest.
true.
That's our biggest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know someone who, she went to a wonderful psychic who everybody knows, and she asked her, this woman was in her 60s or whatever, and she had been looking for a job for a long time, and she asked the person when she was going to get a job, and they told her, well, I suggest you start your own business with some other people. And she was so mad because they told her the truth, you know, and it was just a terrible experience for the psychic.
Right.
Well,
You know.
and I've had an instance where the spirit said, "Tell her it's none of her business."
Did you now?
Oh yeah, and it was she was asking about somebody in her family,
Oh.
and she kept insisting, and they kept saying, "It's none of her business,
Wow.
and it's none of your business to get involved with it."
Oh my goodness.
And yeah.
That's a doozy.
Yeah, and she got really upset.
Wow.
She got really
Yeah.
upset. She said, "You're not a good psychic. You're this because I asked you a question." But sometimes spirit doesn't want you to know
No.
because you should. It's about your adventure, not other people's adventure.
Right, and also, really, you're supposed to get permission. I mean, a lot of the
Absolutely.
psychics will say, I don't have permission to talk about that person or this or that, but people still want to know, you know, they're,
Well, how
they're
many times
nosy.
does somebody comes to you and they want to know about their Aunt Martha, all right? Aunt Martha doesn't come through. She's there, but she doesn't come through. But
Right.
Uncle Joe did, because he
Right.
had a better message to talk about
That's
than the other
true.
one.
Right.
And they don't understand that.
Right.
You know?
And the deceased
Yeah.
will step behind to let the one that is on the other side that has the most important message come through that day.
Yeah, that's true,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I just want the results in the third race in Hialeah.
And that will never work.
I'll hook you up later.
What? I can't ask? What's the matter with you people?
Later, Tommy. We don't want to mess up with the.
okay.
with
But Judy, I don't know how you receive your messages, but I interpret the vibration. So I could get, I could get somebody speaking in a foreign tongue, and I have to try to figure out what they're. I've never heard the language.
Oh,
And,
really?
yeah, and I have to interpret that energy, the way it vibrates.
Now, usually with me, if I have a person that is their natural language is foreign, most of the time I will hear it in English. Well, what they do is I get my messages a lot of different ways. They will speak to me, they will show me pictures, and they will also use my memory bank.
Right. Okay.
And they'll do it that way. The only time I ever connected with a spirit that refused to do it in English, because they can, they
Right.
really can, was a deceased woman who died sometime, I think, I would say like the early, mid 1800s in a church that was extremely haunted down in Williamstown where I am. She insisted on speaking German, and I told her I couldn't help her. But she was causing such havoc with different sounds and moving things and making people feel uncomfortable. What I did is I set it up a little memorial. I think it was either a train or stagecoach accident. There was something, it was an accident that had happened there. And if anybody moved that plant that I put on that table, all heck broke loose in that church. You could not move that. So she, even though she wouldn't speak to me in English, she was fine as long as she had a memorial, because nobody knew who she was when they buried her. But other than that, they do it. Yeah, each one's different, aren't they, Dino?
Yeah, always.
Each one is different. But the weird thing with me, when you were talking about clients that don't want to hear certain things, I
Right.
work with a lot of criminal cases.
Oh, boy.
I work with a lot of criminal cases.
I didn't do it.
Right, you did it or not. But with the criminal
always do
cases, I want, a lot of times family members, they don't want to hear the truth there for a while, but it always comes out. So sometimes that's what happens, but the message is always right.
Yeah, it's truth.
What do you have to say about that one?
Well, no, I think that that's really interesting. Now, that's something I've never been asked to do, was to work on any type of criminal case. But I think we all get messages different way. Ever since I was a kid, I had the gift of knowing. And then as my electromagnetic body was repaired energetically, I developed psychic hearing. I mean, you know, I kind of hear it, and then this is funny. We were talking about interpretations. Now, I've been practicing on talking to my pets, and you know, so I have to ask for an interpreter sometimes. You know,
yeah, I bet.
yeah, I have to ask for an interpreter sometimes, but they will. This is the most darling thing. Unless I'm hearing the cat themselves, they imitate the cat, and they can do that kind of like a mime.
Wow.
Yeah, like all the different pets will have different voices and say with a different personality and so forth. So it's really adorable, you know, for it to be interpreted that way.
Well, I'm jealous because I'm the president of the Gloucester County Kennel Club, which is an AKC affiliated club, and I breed and show Maltese. You've seen me in dog shows on TV. And people will say, "Are you an animal communicator?" I'm like, 50% of the time. Yeah. So
you
there's another
communicate
voice.
to them and they do what you tell them.
No, these are Maltese.
They're very smart, independent little
They
doggies.
are. They do it in a beautiful way.
And they're yappers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they look at us and they're trying to tell us something, and then we don't respond. They think we're stupid, you know?
The
The
client?
pets,
Oh,
the
the pets.
The pets.
The client or the pet?
Yeah, well, I mean, because they
The
can
pet looks
understand
up at you and says,
you.
"You're supposed to know."
Yeah, they can understand us,
Well-
but we can't understand them, right?
You're right. But you know, I get a lot of people that say, do you remember so-and-so? Or can you tell me about so-and-so? Was this your child? Yeah. It was their dog. Right? And I say, well, he's wagging his tail.
Your child?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm thinking
It
you're
was a
telling
dog,
me it's
yeah.
their kid, and I'm seeing
funny
this
little
tail
kid.
wagging, and I'm going,
You know.
I
He
just,
was a happy child.
oh, it was my dog. It was my dog. Yeah, so.
So the kid grew up with a tail. So what?
Yeah.
Damn tail.
He didn't go to Catholic school.
No, he doesn't tell us, so no.
He'd had his tail.
Yeah, right. The nun.
Right.
Oh,
We're bad. Okay.
I'll tell you, we could talk about all these stories forever, but I know people probably have their
Yes.
questions. Do you want to get started with that?
Sure. But to
Okay.
do that, I know
You have to take a hike.
Yeah, I have to take a little stroll. And I practice this, but that doesn't mean it's going to be right.
Yeah.
Come this way.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
And I'm so tempted, I don't know if I can resist.
Go ahead.
Na na na.
No,
it's
na,
near,
na,
near.
na,
It's
na,
near,
na,
near,
na.
near,
Okay,
near.
go ahead. Near, 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 near.
Psychics.
Did I get that
We're
right?
not supposed, we never said we were sane, did we, Dino?
No, no.
Well, we like to have a lot of
Well,
fun.
the thing is, you know,
Why
and
is
I
your
think Dino-
Kool-Aid brown?
I think
Got iced tea in it.
Oh, okay.
I think Dino will agree with me on this. Living in between both worlds as we do, because we actually, in a way, do, not that we do it all the time,
Right.
we take things a little bit later.
Right. And it's always good when we're all together.
Oh, we're dangerous.
Because we know what we all experience everything the same way when we read.
Absolutely.
The outcome is the same. It's kind of like we're like kindred spirits.
Right, absolutely.
And if you're ever in a room full of psychics, it's a lot of love. It's all love.
Okay.
Well, there's
Yeah,
been a
true.
few,
That's true.
Yeah, there's a
but mostly love. Go ahead.
We have our first contestant.
Okay.
But wait a minute, before we start,
Yeah.
what do we do before the expo starts? We all read each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
When we come to an expo, when you walk in, we're all have been like pretty much, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
That's true. Very
Yeah, it
true.
is. It's a lot of fun. Okay,
Yeah.
first contestant.
I have two questions.
Okay.
The first one is, I have a move that is coming up very soon, and I wanted to know if you saw anything about it, or if there was anything that I needed to know.
Okay, Dino,
Want me
I
to do
know,
it?
I know this person, so I would prefer you do it.
Okay. Ask the question one more time.
Okay.
Specific question.
I have a move
Got
coming
that.
up that I'm doing, and I wanted to know how it was going to go, or if there was something I needed to look out for.
Well, one, are you going to be near water?
Yes.
Then you're fine. What is it you want to look for? I'm working with you because I'm going to give you the answers.
Well, wait a minute,
Yeah.
can I interrupt here? She's near water now, but the move is not near water, correct?
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
yeah.
specify.
What? Okay. Well, you should be near water. So make sure that you either have water flowing near you or always have the sound of water, because water is what keeps you grounded.
Okay.
I don't know what your sign is, but they're
Aquarius.
telling me Aquarius. But they're telling me you need to be near water, because what water does for you is you are an Aquarius, so you're a very creative person that will do everything behind the scenes and nothing in front of the scenes. Does that make sense? In other words, you do your creativity in your home. So you could do anything you want creatively. You're very creative. You're just not going to put it out there. You're shy about it, right? A little shy about it? No? You're not?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, when I know somebody.
Yeah. Okay. So
I guess.
what water does is brings you back down. Okay? So you should have water near you. Is the move going to be a good move for you? Is that what you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is, because you need to get out where you're at right now, big time.
Yeah.
Okay? And it should have happened probably 6 months ago. You know, so be ready. It's going to take you another 6 months to get settled once you move. Okay?
I have one more question.
Uh-huh.
My dad passed,
Yeah.
and
You want him to come through? Okay, I have to do this. Okay. Why am I getting something going on here?
because I constantly see him with his throat cut.
His throat got cut?
No, I don't. It didn't. I just see him like that.
Is that what I'm getting? Because I keep getting something going on with throat. The other thing is, did he have cancer? Okay, because I'm seeing that he held a lot inside, and it ate him up, okay? He loves you very much. Are you his baby? Yeah, because he keeps saying, my baby, okay? And were you with him when he passed? Because he's saying, does that bother you? He's saying, would you let go of that, please? Is that what I'm picking up on? Because he's going, you know, it's don't let it eat you up. Get it? And you hold everything inside too. Okay? Stop it. Just stop it. Because that's what he's saying. It doesn't help you. Okay? Now, I'm also getting that he had a hard time communicating. And I think that's most in the throat area as well. Why do you keep seeing his throat slit?
I don't know.
You know, do you see blood? Okay, then get it out of your consciousness. Forget it. But if you want to communicate with him, talk to him. He'll answer you. Okay, but he's fine. He's not in any pain anymore. That he wants you to know. Okay? Mm-hmm.
I have a question about what you said about her being near water. If she got one of those personal fountains in the house, would that work just
She
as
needs
well?
to, as long as she hears the flow of water.
Okay.
It grounds her, or she's able to see water
Okay.
near her house. But for her not to have water, now that you tell me she's an Aquarian on top of it, it keeps her from being creative.
Okay.
The water will keep the flow, the creativity.
Before I start, is there an Evie or an Evelyn? Don't go too far. Ev. There's somebody with an Evelyn, but I was picking up with you, the lady with the dark glasses and the blonde hair. What's your name? Victoria. Okay, there's a V there. Is there an E anywhere? Were you named after somebody? Is there an E with the V anywhere? An E with the V, with Victoria.
Vera.
Oh, okay, all righty, there we go. All right, that's why I kept seeing EV. All right, I'm thinking, what's EV? I'm thinking, Evie?
No, I always say Oy
Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. All right, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I was picking up with you earlier, and they wanted me to ask you, what's up with that guy of yours? There's something, you're with somebody right now? Mm-hmm. Is this a boyfriend or a husband?
My husband.
Okay, but it's, I'm just going to look at you for 1 second here. There's something going on, like, is he sporadic or something, or it's always as too much energy? There's something going on with him.
No.
Not at all. All right. What are you getting here?
Oh, from her?
Yeah, it's this man that you're with. How long have you been with him? A long
My
time?
husband, 8 years, yeah.
Okay.
Married 3.
Are you?
He has a lot of energy, doesn't he?
Oh, I'm not picking up on him at
Oh,
all.
okay. All righty.
Are you a mommy?
Yes.
A mommy of 2?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is your grandmother, did she pass?
Yes.
Did your mother pass?
No.
Okay, your grandmother then for
grandmother.
sure. The second child,
Okay.
is this the girl or the
Yes,
boy?
second.
Yeah. Okay. Is she going through some changes right now for some reason? Is she?
Well, she's only 6 months.
Okay.
so
All right.
she's
is
changing rapidly.
Huh? Yeah. Is she also like go from mood swings?
No, she's calm.
Calm all the time?
Happy.
All right. Well, she's not going to be calm all the time. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Because they're telling me it's very important
Okay.
for her not to have a lot of sugar.
Okay.
And watch that for her. Okay. I don't know if that runs in your family or anything, but sugar is going to make her. The reason I asked about moods, okay, is sugar will take her up and really down.
Okay.
And she might have depression.
Really?
And if you want to avoid that depression right now, really keep her off of sugars.
Okay.
Okay? Or really keep it,
Minimal.
so much
Yeah.
sugar we all need so much. But really watch her because she's going to be a candy lover.
Oh boy.
Okay? All right?
Like Billy.
Is the oldest one a boy?
Yes.
Is he into everything?
Yes.
Yes. Is he 2 or around
He'll
that
be
age?
3 next
Yeah,
month.
exactly. Actually, if he's all over the place, he's actually going to be a really nice kid. He's going to be a really good kid. So you're not going to have a problem with that. But I'm getting this grandparent coming through, and I'm not quite sure if it's a grandmother or grandfather because I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. But I kind of think it's your mother's mother.
Okay.
Okay? She's sending much love, and she's letting you know that she's watching over these 2 babies. She's calling them babies.
Yeah.
And is this your mother-in-law?
Oh, yeah. she
Did you
hates
have a
me.
problem with your mother-in-law?
Oh, yeah. I love you too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was.
That's funny.
I'm
That's,
sorry.
have to watch
Yeah.
that's
Talking our
okay.
place, aren't you there, Nina?
She's saying the kids are going to be really good. Don't listen to him. But she's joking now. Okay. But that's all I'm getting. Do you have a question?
Yes.
Well, wait a
Yes.
minute. Can I, Victoria?
Yeah.
With your husband, they told me this from the get-go, and they keep staying on it, okay? Your husband's going to be wanting to change things or something, or to like branch out. There's something like a rejuvenation with him. Remember when I said, is he like all over the place or something like that? Every time when Dino was speaking to you, they kept going on and on and on and on about this. And it's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
But it's going to be a rejuvenation with a lot of energy that he's going to get to, and he's going to be wanting to just do a lot all over the place, which is a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? And that's why they're saying, what's up with that husband of yours? Because he's like, here, there, what we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And he just has a bunch of energy.
Well, that's not his personality.
But it's going to start.
But could they possibly be? He travels every other week for work.
Oh.
Are they interpreting that because he's gone
Well-
every other week?
You know what? A reader could be tempted
Right.
to agree with you.
I know.
And I'm not,
Okay.
because what they tell me, and I will tell you this, the deceased are never wrong.
Right.
And I think what's going to happen here is maybe he's going to be sick of it.
Okay.
And he's going to just start things new and everything like that. Just roll with the flow. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. But he's going to be all over the place, and you're going to be very surprised.
Okay.
And it's going to be a pleasant surprise, but it's going to be, oh my God, what's up with him? Okay? All
I say
right?
that now.
You do?
Anyway,
Okay.
tell her your question.
So my question is, I have, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm sleeping better at night. I've been I get visitations in my dreams,
Okay.
and I can't really interpret them.
Well, it's your dreams and your sleep state. And what time of night is this happening?
All different times.
Does it stop at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, or is it going on later than that?
Usually, I wake up about 3 or 4.
That, you see, that's the key core. When you say 3 o'clock, and I just got my confirmation chills, 3 o'clock is the time when they're really heavy to communicate. So the problem is you want to know who they are and what they're trying to say to you.
Well, I know who it is in my dream.
Okay.
Well, specifically, but it's people that have passed.
Right.
So one was somebody who passed more recently and is a family member of a friend of the family. And then the other person who came to me in extremely lifelike, the most vivid dream,
Okay.
passed away 9 years ago and was a very close friend of mine.
Okay.
And I don't know what they're trying to tell me.
Is
I
it
would-
a she?
Male.
It's a male.
Yeah. But the first person you were talking about was a female, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What I would do, because they're not really talking to me now, except I heard feminine the first time. I didn't have anything male or female on the second person. But what I would do is, and this is something because my gift is hereditary, my mother, if she dreamt of a birth, to her it meant a death.
Right.
When I dream of a birth, it's a birth.
Right.
So there's no exact science. You can get a gazillion books.
Right.
And that's not going to be for you. What I would do is as soon as you wake up from that dream, either have a book you could write it in or even a recorder.
Right.
It might be easier for you, especially
Right.
having the baby. Just make a recorder. And you need to keep a log.
Okay.
Because sometimes when they give us a message, they, as I said earlier, they will use our memory banks. So some of this stuff, I'm not gonna put words into this that I don't
Right.
hear.
Okay.
Okay. God gave me this gift. He can take it away from me in an instant. As
Right.
I always say, I cannot add to a reading. But what I would do is do that and see where it starts making sense to you.
Okay.
But when they're hitting you at 3 o'clock, they're really there.
Okay.
Everybody kept thinking, oh, 11 or 12 o'clock. No,
No.
it's 3 a.m.
And then lastly, I have somebody close to me who just recently passed away, and I wasn't told until the day of her burial. I can't get her off my mind, and every
This is
night.
the one that I'm picking up
I think
on.
there's a male involved in that or somehow.
But you know what? The other one that you were talking about, the guy
Yes.
that I thought was female, I'm picking up on a feminine energy that
Okay.
just passed.
Yeah.
But also the other one, was he a sweet, sensitive soul?
Very
Gentle
sweet,
soul.
very funny, very gentle.
Okay, that's what I'm picking up. I only see things in masculine and feminine energy. I
Okay.
don't see genitalia.
Right.
So, no, not at all.
Oh, neither do I. Thank
Okay.
God. Oh my God, we'd have a rough job.
Rough
Like, oh
job.
my God. All
Oh
right.
my God.
Get that away from me.
Wait till you see that one.
But I'm feeling that you weren't told about that funeral had something to do with a male.
I mean,
Some-
she has 2 sons. I mean, it was a very, very sudden
Okay,
passing.
but there's a male. The male is there's a male that is the reason that you weren't told about her passing.
Okay.
But I don't think it was vindictive.
No, not at
No.
all.
But I'm going to say that was the reason to let it go. It wasn't anything with her or anything like that. Don't let it. But that was the reason. But don't hold a grudge.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Do you keep in touch with her children?
No, but I feel like I've been saying,
She's saying that
like
she would
I
like
need
you
to
to call.
reach out.
Yeah, she's telling
I
you.
don't know them though, but
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
She's-
you don't know them, so
I've
that's
never
why they
met
didn't
them.
bother to call you.
Right.
Oh,
That's
that
the
makes
male.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's also saying it would be nice if you reach out to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's very concerned. They're feeling very lonely.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't feel attached to her friends anyway. It's not just you.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not attached that way. So they need to start that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank
but
you.
everything about your husband's going to be good, but it's going to be like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hold on. It's a good ride.
I think she's really talking about your 4th husband. Just
I think 1 is enough.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Thank you.
I
You're
get the hook.
welcome.
All right,
Come on
next.
down, our
coming
next
next.
contestant.
Come on down.
You know what you can do if you like? You can, instead of trying to get up, would it be okay if they lined up a little bit so we can
Yeah,
go a little
they could,
quicker?
yeah.
You can get lined up. And your name, please?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. My dad recently passed. Do you have any messages or is he around me?
Did he have a heart attack?
No.
What did he? What?
A little heavy set?
No.
Not at the end.
What
But
did
no,
he die of?
yeah, you don't. Sometimes we don't see him at the last minute, but I'm seeing a little chubby.
What did
He
die-
started out that way.
Why did he grasp? Why is he grasping for air? Before he passed.
I wasn't there, but I heard it wasn't like that.
How was it?
Brain tumor.
Because I
Yeah.
got somebody that just.
Maybe it's somebody else. But
Not-
yeah, he
not-
was a little chubby, we're saying, before it's like, you have to realize, when I come back and say my daughter or my husband goes to a friend reader of mine, I'm not going to show myself now. I'm going to show myself like I looked in the 40s because, damn, honey, I look good.
Yeah.
So, you have to realize they're not going to show time of death. Sometimes they will show us at time of death. This is probably somebody else that's trying to come through for you, but you asked for your father. But, I like to look at this too. Now, light bulb went off.
My grandmother, his mother, she
Heart attack. Grasp
Well-
for breath. Feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
her
she's
her pacemaker battery died, and
Oh, okay.
that's kind of
Yeah.
and she kind of said
Right.
one cold.
Okay.
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 So let me ask you a question about her. Was she a hardcore? She was masculine energy. That's the picking up. It's your grandmother.
She wore the pants in the
Your
family.
grandmother's coming through, and you're are you one of 4 or 3?
I'm one of 4 grandchildren.
4 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they all alive?
Yeah.
Because she's sending love to all 4 of them. Okay. And are you Italian?
Yes.
Was she Italian?
Yes.
Okay. Who has the recipes?
My other grandmother.
No.
This is-
who's got her
oh.
recipes?
She wasn't much of a cook.
Doesn't matter. She has a recipe that was her mother's. Who's got it? She wanted one of you girls to have it. You're not the eldest.
Yes.
You're the eldest.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
Well, you should have it.
I don't know. Maybe.
She's talking about some kind of a recipe that was handed down from her mother. And is your mother still alive?
Yes.
Ask your mother.
I don't. I don't know
Oh.
if she would know.
Oh, okay. Mom, does she have a recipe? Do you remember your mother passing down any recipe?
That would be her mother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Nah, no.
I'm getting almost the same thing, but I'm getting it differently.
Well, how are you getting
I'm
it?
getting it that is your father, that there's something that he's not too happy with, something that's gotten passed or something that's not being done with if you're still alive and that's your husband, correct? Do I have this right?
Ex-husband.
Ex-husband. Something with his estate that's not going right, that hasn't been divvied up correctly. I'm getting it's not a recipe. It's something, I just got my
You're right.
confirmation chills that I talk fast when they talk fast, and he's very unhappy with this. I believe it has something to do with the property and something like that, and things
Yes.
aren't going right, and it shouldn't have been this way, and he's extremely angry. And damn you, excuse me, you
okay.
should have got it.
He should be angry because he
is
set
angry.
it up this way.
He set
it's
it up that way?
Yeah, but he's not happy.
yeah.
Something, I don't know if he's, all right. You have to realize, when I'm talking to deceased people, I like to sometimes say, I'm like talking to the Senior Citizen
Yeah.
Center and
Okay.
daycare.
So
Yeah.
let me ask
Okay.
you a question and you a
Something,
question.
something should have been
Okay.
changed a little bit before
Were
then.
you
Something was wrong.
supposed to get something is supposed to be handed down to you from your husband?
My husband. Oh.
What was the date on that last will that he had? Was there another will that might have been something? He's angry because something
Something
wasn't
should have
right.
been handed down,
right, something
right?
wasn't right.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it's property.
I think it's a
Well,
recipe.
that's.
Makes sense to you?
Oh yeah.
That makes more
Okay,
sense than
Yeah.
property?
but I think what he might have done here is had 2 ideas of a will. The will that was right for was he remarried?
No.
All right. Who got everything? Who got the property?
My brother and I, but we got it evenly.
But what happened that wasn't supposed to be right? What's going on here?
A lot.
Okay.
I know,
I
but-
can't even begin to.
All right,
Did
we don't
you
want to.
not get something that your brother got?
Basically the same.
No, it's something else.
is it?
That's why I'm surprised he wasn't remarried or something. There's something.
No,
there's
it had
something
nothing to
going
do
on.
with-
No.
Who got the thing that you're looking for? That you think you should have got? Because he said things weren't done right. And you even said so with property. You said there, yes,
getting
yes,
the
yes.
recipe.
What were you thinking of?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm,
All right.
I'm
Okay.
confused now.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Ask
So we're
your
waiting.
question.
Okay.
How are my finances?
They could be better.
Okay, will they?
Let's ask you a question. Will they?
I see
I don't miss-
something- I see in like 8 months, things will get better.
Yeah.
There's a definite 8. It's not 8 years. I believe it's going to be 8 months. Things are going to get better, but no, it's not going to be a huge windfall. But things will get better in 8 months.
And are they going to get better?
Hopefully.
Okay, then they're not going to get better that fast.
He's
don't think so?
teaching you
I'm
something here.
teaching you something.
Yeah.
She's saying, hopefully, she's
Negativity.
doubting it. She's
Oh.
questioning it. You doubt it and you question it, it's going to take longer. Are you going to have, is it going to be better?
Oh, yeah, then.
Thank you. Thank you. Then it will start to manifest to that vibration. But right now, you got to keep believing that, okay?
Yeah.
You know, everybody's going to have money in their life. Whether it comes or goes out of their hands is up to them. You know, if I don't believe I'm going to be wealthy, I'm never going to be wealthy. And it could come in and out of my life,
Positive thinking.
right?
Absolutely.
It's not
very
even
important.
positive, it's believing,
Yeah.
okay?
You know what? There was something, Edgar Casey had a saying, and it was called, he used to call the mind is the builder. So what you believe is what you achieve. So
Right.
if you doubt,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I still have your dad, and he's still not happy.
and I could tell because she was getting mad.
Oh, my.
I could hear
And I'm
that.
still getting the recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still getting something should be handed down and people should be using it to keep things going in the family because the family is broken up. Is that correct?
Well, on my dad's side, there's really nobody left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go a little bit longer with you two after we're done taping? Because when I have a dead person that's like, no, they make me, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes you want to kill them
after
all
we're
over
done.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really, because he has something he really wants to say, and you know we're in here.
Thank
and
you.
We'll finish it later, okay? But Mom, you can come up now.
Okay, thank you.
And your
I
name?
just wanted, my name is Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I just want to know if
Little
you
louder.
get a message, or my mother has a message for me.
All right. Can
Who's Maria?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Your mom is very emotional, very sweet. Sometimes I will channel through with them. I'll let them come through, but I stopped doing that in public because it scares people. So I'm holding her back. But she loves you very much, and I don't mean that to say like run of the mill, because I mean a lot of reasons, but she really does.
Oh, I know.
And are you okay coming towards me for me to do something from your mom? Or do you want to stay where you are now? You're okay? Come here, sweetheart.
I don't understand.
Your mom wants me to touch you. She goes, sweetheart, I love you. I'm always there for you, and stop. She's telling you to stop. Do you understand? Stop thinking that she's not there sometimes, and stop doubting. And I know you're talking to her. You talk to her a lot, okay? Stop waiting for her to answer. See, that's what she's saying. Stop waiting for me to answer. Because she said, I raised you, and this is her with the finger. I raised you enough for you to know the answer. Okay? Give me a hug.
I'm that sweet.
All right?
Yeah, but I want to
Okay.
add something.
Oh, go for it.
Because I got your mother right away too, and she says exactly what she said, but she does talk to you back. You just don't hear her.
No, I hear her sometimes.
Okay, well, good. You keep hearing her and keep talking to her because she
tells
does.
me things.
Exactly. She's saying, I talk to her all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
that's what
thought
she's telling
maybe
me.
she just had a
Don't-
little special message.
You're
maybe,
asking
or
too,
something.
what she's trying to say is you're asking too much.
Really?
Well, here's the thing. They want us to live in now
In the moment.
and not in the past with them all the time. So stop waiting for her to give you all the answers. Stop all that. She wants you to move forward. And not that she doesn't want you to talk to her, she does. And she does want answers, she does want to do that. But you need to move forward and she wants you to get over your sadness of her loss,
That-
which is, I know, is almost impossible. But she wants you to live happy, and by keeping her that close, you're actually confining yourself. Make sense? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
All right.
Yeah, because this is not about her adventure, it's about your adventure.
You're right.
And you've got to keep it in the moment because you're missing out on a lot of fun.
She's not going anywhere. She's there.
Yeah. You got
Okay.
it? Okay, but let me ask you a question because this recipe's making me crazy. And then we're gonna, you know anything, no recipes, and get
Yeah.
out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
And next on deck we have. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine,
I'm
how are you?
Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My husband and I are about to embark on a new project,
Okay.
and we've been working on it for a while. And I just want to know what you think could possibly be the end result of this. Good thing, not a good thing?
Well, one, I feel like there's been a lot of stalling,
There, absolutely.
and I think it's accidentally been on purpose.
Okay.
You know, like hesitations and just being a little bit too careful, and it's actually sometimes safer to discuss doing something and thinking about and getting ready to start something than really taking the leap and doing something. So I'm feeling a little bit of the blame on some of this delay is on both of you.
Yeah, oh yeah, because we're scared.
I don't
Because
blame
we're
you. I
afraid,
don't
yeah.
blame you. Now, for me to do employment or anything job related, I have to know what it is because I have to picture you in that.
It is not job related.
But you're a new venture. What is it?
It's a building. We're building.
You're building.
We're going to build something, yes. We're going to build a house. Okay. We lost a house in Sandy.
Okay, but are you trying to be your own contractors?
No, we have a contractor who's a
But-
good friend of ours.
Okay, but I think you two might be a little bit too involved, even though it is going to be your house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you might be stopping the head contractor from doing his job.
We haven't even had dirt. It's been permits and problems.
Yeah.
And you need this, you need that. And it's been back and forth and back
Okay.
and forth. And we thought we were going to be started by now, and we're not. And we're afraid because there's a lot of money involved, and I just don't know what I'm seeing. If you see anything at the end,
This one's
good or
yours.
not.
Yeah, you know Dino, so that's why I'm taking.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Just say
Sometimes
it.
you wonder how blunt one should be.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, geez.
I think too, all right, I understand with townships and different permits and everything like that. I think you might need to either give bigger rein to your contractor or get a different contractor. That's what I was
Okay.
scared to say. I mean, somebody here has got to, I think and I'm going to tell you this, I think sometimes the township on this has been purposely dragging their feet because they don't have anything to really put a fire under them. You need something with a little bit more fire. So I think what you need to do, as I said before, that the hesitation is with you two. Him being a friend could put him in the same spot, in the same pot as you two. I would either give him full reign to go in there and kick some,
Okay.
or get a contractor that will, because I think you're being played with.
Bye.
Some of the townships with some of the things.
That's exactly what we've heard. It's a
Okay,
township.
yeah.
Okay.
And I do believe because they're not afraid of your contractor.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
And that's where I got the business and I thought it was a business, but it is
No.
your business deal because you're friends with the contractor and you're in too much business with this house.
Oh, okay.
You have got to sit back and let the big dogs take care
I
of
would
it.
just love to just let them take
Okay,
care of
go
what
get
they
the
have to do.
Dobermans, honey.
Okay, just real quick. My children, good, happy? What do you see?
Fine. I see a baby coming.
Yay!
I think it might be a girl the first one.
Yay!
Don't buy clothes yet.
Okay.
Okay.
When's she
I
coming?
mean, because, I'm used to not reading with the lights and everything here. I don't know. I might need the mommy for that one. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm good. I
okay.
might not be that
Okay,
good. And
that's okay.
sometimes, as we talked before, sometimes we're not allowed to say certain things.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And I kind of see two children coming.
Yeah,
Two?
the girl I think's first though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
All right.
good. And my son, anything on him?
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Well, I mean, he's a good kid. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's ready for that yet. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
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 So let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Okay.
Let him go live his life, and he's got some growing up. Let's let him go.
He's doing really
Just do
good.
this, Mommy. Okay, go ahead. No, he's good. I'm only
Thank
teasing
you so much.
You're welcome.
Next.
Okay, now I know this
You
lady.
did this really good. You did that one really good.
Well, thank you.
You're
Oh, my
welcome.
God. I'm a professional.
You're really good.
Go ahead. Now, I know this lady,
All
so
right.
you go.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
My question is about my mom.
Okay.
She recently passed, and I just would like to know how she is.
Okay. I'm getting two women coming through, feminine energies coming through. So I don't know if it's your father or your mother, but who is. But one of them had problem with their feet. Was that your mom?
Yes,
Okay. She had bad circulation too?
yes,
So she had heart also problem or something to do with her.
yeah.
But her liver too? Did she have a complication? What started?
No, my father had the
The
liver
liver,
problem.
okay, because I'm getting the liver. They're saying liver.
My father
also.
had liver
Okay,
cancer.
so then they're both coming through. That's what I'm
Oh,
getting.
okay,
But your
that's
father
good.
was a very sweet man. Oh yeah. Yes, okay, because I'm getting two feminine energies. That's why I. Okay, so he's a very sweet, gentle soul. Okay,
He was.
they love you very, very much. Are you one of three?
Yes.
Okay, very, very much. And the three are still alive?
Yes.
Okay, they're sending much love to all three of them. Okay, you got what a close family, very close. I could not have had better children, is what she said, and I could not have had. I'm going to cry too, because I could not have had more generous children with their time, their love, and their money. Do you understand this? And we are both grateful for them. And we are together, hand in hand, hand in hand, to let you know that when you come to visit us, okay, all of my children come to visit us, we will all be hand in hand together. We are going to once again eat at the same table. Do you understand this?
Yes, I do.
And she's saying she's grateful for the opportunity to say that. And thank you for being there during the transition.
We were all there.
Yeah, exactly. And it couldn't have gone better, is what I'm getting. I don't know if those are quite the words, but
I think that's how we feel too.
yeah. And do you have any more questions? Because that's your father says there's a boy involved.
Uh-huh.
One of his children has a son
Yes,
that's having some problems right now.
absolutely.
Okay. He loves him very much. He's concerned about him very much, but he needs some tough love. Do you
Okay.
understand that?
Absolutely,
He's
yes.
saying, don't let him get away with what he's getting away with.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's talking
I
about.
know exactly what you're
Thank
talking
you.
about.
And he's saying the boy needs tough love.
Okay,
And he's saying that because he really loves him.
he does. Oh,
Okay?
That's great.
But he's just not listening.
No, he's not.
Okay? Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Yes,
great.
that was great.
Next.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Melanie, and I just wanted to ask, my dad passed away like, I think 3 years ago now, and I just want to know if he had a message or anything.
You want to take it or you want to?
I know her a little bit, but
Okay, I'll take it.
answer her question. But I saw something for her earlier that I'd like to bring up.
Go ahead, do it.
I see a girl that passed. You didn't lose a friend that passed, I don't think, did you?
No.
No. It's a girl, and she's about your age.
Okay.
Did your mom have miscarriages?
Yeah.
Well, she's still with you, one of them. Okay. Very nice girl. Her hair is lighter, though. Okay. But now I have known you. I've never read you, though, okay?
Yeah, no.
And she wanted you to know now. I think she's waited for you to be this age, for you to know now that she stayed with you your whole life. She's older than you.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, go ahead, Dina.
Okay. Yes, your father came through before you even got up there. Okay. What did your father have about? Why am I choking? Feeling choking. Did he have a hard time communicating his love?
Yeah, I guess
I mean,
so.
was he
yeah.
like strong, like no emotion?
Yeah, he was like a strong
Because he
presence, I
keeps
guess.
saying, I didn't say the thing, I couldn't say the words that I want to say, and that's I love you. Do you understand that? And you had a hard time, you would have a hard time believing that 8 years ago. Is that true? About 8 years ago, you were feeling very unloved
Yeah.
by him, and he didn't know how to get through to you. But he wants you to know that he never stopped believing in you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And your mother and him were not divorced, were they?
No, no.
Because he loves her very, very, very
Yeah,
much.
that was my mother.
Okay, he loves her very, 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 very much, and she needs to move forward too. So she must have some pain in her feet and her legs,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's on the right side mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a father issue, and it's about moving forward in life.
Okay.
You can move on. All of you can move on. Got it? Do you have a brother?
No, but she had another miscarriage.
Oh, no. Okay. All right.
5 minutes.
Okay. Is that good? Did you have any other questions?
No, I guess not.
Okay. He loves you very much.
Can I add something to that? Your father was saying that when he wasn't communicating with you prior to his passing, like so many years ago, he was always there. He just gave you space. He wants you to know. That's all he was doing, was giving you space. All right? But you knew he loved you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but he just gave you space.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, we have about 2 minutes left, so we have time for just one more person.
I have a quick question, and then maybe somebody else can come up. But I'm doing a major renovation in my home that my parents left me, and I would like to know, how do they feel about what I'm doing? Yeah? They like it?
It's good. They're fine with it. You don't getting good?
I don't think they like you spending money on things.
Well, I got news for them, because I was told if I didn't replace that bathroom, it was going to wind up in the basement.
All right, but they were the kind that was like, oh, that's a little much. That's a little much.
Well, I did have a little expensive taste on certain things.
Oh, okay, but they're fine with it. They're not saying they're not fine with it. They're like, oh, but they're good. You got to do it.
They're very happy about it.
Good, thank you.
Right.
You
Thank
need
you.
to change too.
Okay.
I have one more question.
All right.
Who's next?
That's it. That's it.
I think we had a. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We good?
We have like 2 minutes.
We have like just 2 minutes.
Well, I just want to know what my professions are in the future. And I just feel like I haven't been the same ever since my grandfather passed away on November 20th, 2014.
I'm feeling. I don't get exactly what you're going to be doing, but I know you're going to be very active. You can't. You always have to be active. You always have to be on the move. I don't think you could handle a sit-down desk job, a computer job. I think that would not be you. You need to act. You need to move.
Well, I am a YouTuber.
Wait a minute. Give me a second here. But I do see. I see you working inside, not outside. But I see a lot of movement. That's all I can get for you right now. I'm sorry. How old are you?
16.
Okay, well, they probably sometimes don't want to push you in a certain direction, but you'll be okay.
I think it has something to do with gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming.
I've been gaming.
Computer stuff,
Well,
making up games, stuff
well,
like
I don't
that.
know about that, but
Well,
like just
something
gaming.
to do with gaming. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Yeah.
You might be working at a place that's doing gaming or things like that, but I see that you're not going to be sitting down doing
Quite
the
possibly.
work. I
But
think you have to always be on the move somehow.
Yeah, I'm getting one message. You need to focus. You don't stay focused on one thing. You go from here to there to there to there. Just stay focused. You'll be fine.
I don't want to admit this, but that's true.
Yeah. You need to just focus. You'll be fine. And listen to your heart, because that's what you should be doing. Not what you think is going to make you money. What makes you happy is going to make you money.
You're right.
Oh, we have
Okay.
time for one more?
Okay.
Hello.
Guys,
And your name is?
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hi. I just wanted to know if things look bright going forward.
There's
Dina,
going to
stop
be,
that.
there's, right now, literally.
Not enough light?
Right now, it's going to be, I have read you once before.
Yes.
But I believe there's going to, it's still going to be rough for a while. But it will break through. It will break through. I think that you're going to have at least 3/4 of a year where things are still going to continue to be rough, and then it's going to lighten up for another half of a year, and after that, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything, Dino?
Okay, yes. I'll try to make it really quick. You have to change how you're vibrating. You have to change the way you're doing it and the way you're thinking things. Because the way you're doing it is repeating and repeating and repeating. And I'll tell you why. Because I see you in a boat. And I see you going down with the boat. And everything is flowing well. And all of a sudden, poof, something hits. And then you go in another direction. Okay? You need to change the way you feel about what you want to do.
I'm gonna wind this up.
Get it? Or where you want to go. Or what your future is like.
Thank you.
Okay.
Staying in a bubble.
You'll be fine in like a year and a half.
Okay.
Well, we're really short on time, so we're going to thank everybody. Thank you too. You were
Thank
marvelous.
you for having us. It was fun.
And
Thank you all.
thank you all for coming.
I want to
Thank
thank our facilities here at CTV, Staten Island, Time Warner, and our sponsors.
sponsors.
Anthony's Bookstore.
Bye,
and
everybody.
Bye for
Alpha
now.
See you
Central.
next
Goodbye.
time.
They're throwing us off
Bye-bye.
the air. Goodbye.
Thanks again.
That's something I forgot to ask you guys, both of you. I had this the week before last. A good friend of mine that I worked with, okay, took his own life. Clear.